Hi everyone, wherever you may be located on this magnificent planet of ours. I'm KC the Greek Shaman, and it is a great honor for me to celebrate the 12th Violet Flame Festival, a sacred gathering that has become a beacon of hope and enlightenment for many of us around the world. Before I begin, I would like to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to the visionary and guiding light behind this festival, Mrs. Maria Petrizzi and her spiritual team at Solar Action, whose trust and guidance has been a constant source of inspiration and support throughout the years. Much spiritual growth has taken place for many people, for many souls. I am excited to share with you today the profound importance of how and why we must build our individual channels, our energy conduits, a powerful tool that holds the key to unlocking our true potential. I shall delve into the secrets of building and exploiting this inner conduit, this channel, and I invite you to join me in this transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment. As we all know, today humanity is experiencing very extremely difficult times. Our big school, called planet Earth, is in a global situation in which its future is at stake. World problems have arisen to such an extent that the entire planet is threatened with a serious cultural and social degradation. However, we must not get carried away by the climate of fear and insecurity that is cultivated at the moment, but to be guided by a positive and more affirmative stance, and to stand up and face the circumstances and react in a positive way with sight on the general good. Nowadays, we understand that self-determination is the key to our survival. This means that we can become what we want, because we have developed our abilities for will and creation. Everything can be changed with our own intention. It is this intention of ours that shall bring about change now. Our intention changes our reality. We exist here on earth for a reason, and each person fulfills their own purpose. May we all be willing to find our own purpose. At the Academy, they organize experiential workshops for the application of the method of the individual channel, which is a personal process. They work towards the goal that everyone has for their personal and collective well-being. They teach people how not to waste their forces, their strengths, physical, sensual, emotional, mental, and how to gather and sustain, direct and use their forces for their own good, and then for the good of all, for the collective good. We learn how to recognize ourselves in a new perspective. Through self-observation, we are trained so that our consciousness includes real-life situations. It is a wonderful tool for bringing balance to the asymmetries the overload of the internet has brought to so many lives. We learn to define ourselves as a unit of existence. We learn to define the space that belongs to us, taking into consideration that our personal, individual channel is the space that belongs to us. It is our birthright, and we are the ones to define it. We are the ones to organize it, to construct, to coordinate, to establish, adjust, and set it up. And here is where we try out our new formulas. This is where we live and experience life. In this space, we redefine and we learn to relax. As relaxation is a psychic means that allows our energy to circulate. And the deeper our bodies relax, the greater the amount of vital energy that can flow through us, and the greater the possibility of expanding our consciousness. So we learn through our individual channel to use the sun's purple-violet energy and all the new energies available on our planet for liberation, organization, health, and abundance. So, let us take a look now at what our individual channel is really all about. To begin with, it is an energy conductor, a cylinder, physical, subjective, and spiritual. This cylinder demarcates, it defines, it outlines a space by bridging 2 points of different potentials between which energy currents can flow in a specific direction. And one may ask, and why is it so important that we define our space? Firstly, and most importantly, I would say, so that we can understand it, we can perceive it, and we can control it. Which means, of course, that we begin to discipline ourselves. This defining, this demarcation, is definitely not a detachment from a society, or from our family, or from our daily routine of life. It is simply a redefinition, a re-evaluation, in such a way that makes us feel safe within the various environments and the spaces in which we live. We must pay particular attention to the proper construction of this individual energy channel, as this channel is our very existence and the bridge between the highest spirit and our lowest matter. It is there to teach us how to connect our personal lower self with our soul and with higher spiritual sources. And the construction, the organization, is key and a prerequisite of any other process of evolution. So therefore, it is the most important creative task one shall ever undertake. When this is taken into account and applied, results and manifestations are right around the corner. They are near at hand. That is the first reason. Secondly, we build our individual channel to discover, to find ourselves. And this means that we must truly observe and come to know ourselves so that we can recognize which actions are truly ours and which are environmentally influenced. We learn to observe behaviors, feelings, thoughts, belief systems, words, our way of life, and to identify if these aspects are ours or whether we are dependent on environmental influences. We turn within ourselves. We look inside. We look inwards to perceive our own energies, our qualities. And by doing so, we witness how much something concerns us and what quality this is and what it is we receive from the outside. What it is that we extract through speech, through emotions, thoughts, and actions. And we learn to distinguish ourselves from the actions of the environment that affect the way we behave, the way we live. And thus we have our own identity. As we all know, that without the undoing, the cutting away of the demands of the environment, we shall not be able to see who we truly are. The third reason we must, or we should, structure and build our individual channel is to strengthen our personal energy and to be safe. Our personal energy is our aura, our breathing life force, which springs from our body. It is the radiation of our energy field that reveals our inner state. All aspects of ourselves, our physical body, our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts, the ease or difficulty with which energy passes through our energy field, through our individual channel, shows it delivers if our electromagnetic field, our entire system, is conductive or not. Depending on our posture, we may be conductive, superconductive, or not at all. This metaphorically means that we can turn off the funnels and not permit shocks and vibrations that come from incompatible thoughts, emotions, words, feelings, actions, which arrive from the soul to undergo great friction and loss. That is why we must ensure that our entire system is compatible. We must make sure to purify the matter of the bodies, the vehicles of the personality, and to correct our attitude in such a way that our conductivity gets better and better. So it allows us to become more conductive and to welcome new energies inside our individual channel. The solar currents in which our planet is responding to today The channel with its walls also act as a protector from the negative forces in the environment. It protects our personal energy so that we can operate and exist safely in our daily lives. It offers us great security as it becomes a shield that does not permit external problematic currents to enter, to affect, and to influence us. I would recommend that you keep some points in mind, such as that we do not imagine the walls of our channel as a frame or a shell or a hull, as we do not aim to cut off. However, we manage our actions within the channel and then we make contact with the environment, absorbing from it, always with discernment. We may set boundaries with the walls of our channel, but these boundaries do not separate us from the environment. The walls of our channel are essentially produced by the aura of our thoughts, by the aura of our emotions, the aura of our senses, and our natural dense body, including, of course, the currents of energies that cross over from the source of the sun, from our soul, and any other higher vibration which may penetrate us. In other words, the walls are made up of material whose quality is clearly felt, yet they are neither solid nor impenetrable. A reminder that they do not cut us off from the environment, nor do we become us and the others. We are together with the others, but separate and distinct, allowing the passage of certain qualities, some only inwards and others only outwards, something like a magic cloak. So there is always the freedom to communicate with the environment. Last but not least, the channel, your individual channel, is the conduit to bring our soul and higher spiritual energies into our personality. And many may ask, how do we achieve this? Through meditation, relaxation, and contemplation, of course. These help us organize our individual channel, so then we can offer it to our soul as its grounding place, a place where it can manifest and to come into contact with the spiritual forces in which we believe and in which we invoke, and with the new energies that reach our planet from our solar system and from the entire universe. Many people do enjoy building their individual channel and have manifested a wonderful life ever since. As we come to the close of this 12th Violet Flame Festival, I would like to once again express my deepest gratitude to you all, to Mrs. Maria Petrizzi. I am honored to have shared this journey with each and every one of you. And I'm thrilled to have had the opportunity to illuminate the path to building your individual channel. As we depart from this festival, I urge you to hold the flame of transformation within your hearts and to continue to nurture and cultivate your inner channel. Remember that the power to unlock your true potential lies within you. And I have every confidence that together we can create a world of love, light, and limitless possibilities. May the violet flame continue to guide and inspire us on our journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Thank you, and may the blessings of the universe be upon us all. I'm KC the Greek Shaman. Until the next time, God bless you.